You guys, I can't play video games right now. I'm busy photoshopping. Look what I'm making. I'm doing a cool little cutout of a character, and it's a big spoiler if you haven't played it yet. So I'm not gonna explain what it is. But if you do know what it is, look at how pretty the screenshot's coming out. Look, I was getting rid of the look. Here's the original. Yeah. I have my big old text at the top. I got my character here. I've got my stupid Lana Benico standing there like a chum. And look. I put some legs, really ugly, quick legs there, and I fixed her little hat. I got rid of those people. I got rid of the tags. Yeah, there we go. That's a good looking Darth doll. Oh no, it's Kefis, you're right. Alright, you guys, we're gonna take a look at the news today. I have some really exciting news to share. Unfortunately, I can't share yet. I'm waiting. I'm like furiously refreshing my email inbox. But as far as I know, it is set that at 9 a.m. tomorrow, we're going to have a very, very special guest tomorrow. I don't want to say anything about it until it's time, but I'm really, really, really excited about it. And so today, the original plan today was I was going to go play the newest story. However, I'm doing a slight shift in things. I decided what I wanted to do was I really wanted to get my Imperial character up to date so that I can see the new story on Imperial side and Republic side before I jump into the new story. Like I'm like saving it. Maybe I think I should be playing it tomorrow. I'm excited. I might be playing it tomorrow. Oh my god. Anyways. It is Kefis confirmed. So good morning, everybody. Today is Thursday, March 19th. The sale of the day is the Droid Companion IO8 for 1,050 cartel coins. So it's not exactly cheap. As always, check the GTN there. And I do want to show you guys what I have been working on. So the Companions database is very, very, very up to date now. I went through with a fine-tooth comb. I updated a bunch of the romance related stuff. I made sure any missing companions are in here. I made sure we have better information about when they join and stuff like that. And that droid that's on sale is actually one of the many critters that are in the Companions database on the website, and it even has like a video of what IO8 looks like and acts like, stuff like that. And there's a bunch of information about how you go about getting it and where the cutscene vendor is and stuff like that. I added a ton of info about that kind of stuff too, and what type of what type of gifts does the weird little floating droid like. Okay, all right, yeah. So that's what I've been working on lately. The bounty event is currently running. The Twitch Drops campaign is currently running if you want some free stuff. The Spring Abundance Festival is currently running, and I've been enjoying doing a little bit of that all over. Galactic Season 10 is currently running. PvP Season 9 is currently running, and the Jedi Knight Fashion Contest is also running if you want to show off your passion for fashion. The next one's going to be Imperial Agent starting tomorrow. The Swoop event will be coming up later in the month. Something I'm really looking forward to is my birthday stream. It's going to be a special event on March 28th. Hey, here it goes, geez. Yeah, Octoplush, I like him. Isn't he cute? Well, he matches my chair. My birthday event will be March 28th. This is a Saturday, not this Saturday, but the next one after.
Half-witted, scruffy-looking nerf herder.
DCH, there may not actually be any spoilers for you. I'm not playing the newest story. I'm playing actually one from like a year ago to start with. I'll be playing Desperate Defiance. It is the area Mimbusa on Hutta, if you remember that. DCH says, what a day to be here briefly before the spoilers commence. It's not far from being here for 6 years soon enough. We laughed, we cried, we bantered, but it's been all fun. Happy 68 months. DCH, thank you very much, and thanks for being such a big part of volunteering for this project as well. Everybody appreciates your summons and your... Oh, Lord. And your steamed hams. Alright, you guys, let's see, anything else going on in the news? There was an update this morning. They were just fixing a couple different little things. The game went down, the game came back up. It was back up even before I, woke up this morning. I woke up super early. They did some fixes for the most recent update. Galactic Season 10's DBL bosses now spawn as intended, and companion gifts from Season 1 and 3 are now only on Kiat Thava with the wonderful discount price so no one gets confused. But yeah, really just some small fixes. So they did fix that infinite loop thing. I know that Phantom had gotten stuck on that loop, and Robin had gotten stuck on that loop, but hopefully they'd progressed even without that fix. But now no one else should get stuck in it, which is very, very nice. Alright. Alright, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm gonna go jump. I haven't jumped into any story in a while now. So what I decided to do was my main character named Saya, she is all caught up in the story except for... Oh, Robin says I was able to eventually get through that. What happened? What do you mean I got logged out due to inactivity? How incredibly rude. How just absolute dare you. I'm doing for emotional neglect. There is... Let me see. Can you guys hear the blind deaf comatose lobotomy patient?
Blind deaf comatose
Try to make it so
lobotomy
you
patient
can
would
hear it.
feel my anger.
You can hear it, but I can't hear it, is what I'm trying to make it do. Okay, let's see. So my main character, she is all caught up in the story, and my goal is... Wait, why can I hear it? I don't want to hear it. They're off. Yeah, here's just something terribly wrong. I know it's wrong. Could someone do me a very, very small favor? If there's anyone watching who is not currently following the channel, could you click the follow button? And that way I can double check that all my recording stuff is right. You guys should hear a little... And I should not hear it. Yes, okay, perfect. Thank you so much. Good, good, good. We're good, we're good, we're good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You can even unfollow me now if you want. You're more than welcome to. Next is... Hey, 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 stop that. Stop that. Stop that. Control audio via OBS. There we go. Thank you. Yeah, that part's working. Let's try blind, deaf, comatose lobotomy patient again. Okay, okay, okay. Let's see what we can make of you.
Let's see what we can
Shall
make
we?
of you, shall we?
Oh, good. You guys heard that and I did not. Perfect. Wonderful. So my main character's all caught up in the story. I went back and looked at my other character, my other most played character, my Imperial character. She is actually mostly caught up in the story. She was very, very close. I was surprised. I thought she was much further back in the story. But it's looking like she has only 2 story updates to play. One is called Mimbusa. Proper name is Desperate Defiance, I think. And second is the Galactic Threads, the second newest one that came out, I think it was in December. So I was super excited to find out that I actually had a second character that was almost all the way caught up. So what I decided to do was to actually go back a bit and catch up on those stories, specifically on Imperial side, because sometimes there is some differences, sometimes they're exactly the same. And before going into the new stuff, I really wanted to see you know, what's going on there as well on the Imperial side, and see if there's anything interesting by Rivix. And I think we meet Major Henri on Elam in the Galactic Threads storyline. So I want to see, like, I've taken a look at the text files for that one. It didn't seem like anything super different, but I wanted to make sure. I like getting the whole story. I think it's super cool. Okay. It brings me joy. Okay, so I've adjusted the game volume. Muting that. Turning on the game sound. Caca. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, okay, good. How do you have so many character slots? Great question, Arjun. So there's an item called a commander? An item called a commander's token. This token, where is it? Where is it? I can't see it with my eyes. Oh, or is it called the Outlander token now? Oh gosh, who the heck knows what it's called now? If I just type token, will that do the trick? Token? Oh yeah, here we go. Commander's character token. So this token allows you to create a level 70 character for 2,000 cartel coins. It also gives you an extra character slot as well. Now, if I had bought all of these with my own real money, cash dollar, this would cost a lot. So many cartel coins. So first off, back in the day, there was a program called, so we're not doing the newest storyline, we're doing the 2 previous ones before it, and I'm going to run it on Imperial side so I can kind of get some reminders of what's going on. So back in the day, there was a program called the referral program, and it allowed you to get free cartel coins, and I got so many, almost by accident that way, and I was able to use that to create a lot of stuff for the site, which was awesome. The second thing that allows me to have so many characters is that there used to be really high credit inflation, and I wouldn't say I necessarily took advantage of that or anything, but I did spend a lot of my earlier SWTOR career before I started making videos and stuff. Before I started doing that, I spent a lot of time on the GTN. Like, I'd hang out and trawl the GTN and make money that way, and then I would spend the credits on things like buying more character tokens. So I probably have at least like 20 to 30 of those are probably just those little character tokens. And I had an original plan. I originally had a plan was I wanted to have 1 character for each combat style. So these days, what's really cool is we have the combat style system. We have assassin, like the 2 combat styles with 3 disciplines each. So you can play 6 different disciplines on 1 character, and using the loadout system, you can change between them really easy, which is so cool. But back in the day, you couldn't. It was really difficult to switch between, and you could only ever have 3 on 1 character to start with. What's the name of that armor, and how did you get it? Oh my god, I love this armor set. Plus, I love saying that it's not too hard to get. So yeah, but that was my original goal, was to play all 56 disciplines, and if I'd started that project later, I never would have needed that many character tokens to start with. Okay, so let's see. This character is wearing the Hypercloth Force Expert, and I'm gonna send you some information about that. I love this armor set. It's one of my favorite armor sets in the game. It is my favorite Sith Inquisitor armor set. Hypercloth. And it is very nice because it is a crafted piece of gear, and it's really not too hard to get. It does require you to be level 61 or higher, and it is an Imperial only armor, though I'm sure you can find some type of lookalike. Oh no, there's no lookalike for Republic side. Ooh, spicy. So it's gonna be Imperial side only armor, but it's just crafted and it can be crafted by pretty much any synth weaver who's kind of ranked up their synth weaving a little bit. Nothing really crazy required for that. Oh my goodness, that's so sweet of you. Thank you, SWTORverse, over on the the YouTube side of things. Hi, and thank you so much. Are you over in the Philippines? Hi. How you doing? Darth Kunis says, I really appreciate all you have done over the years for the game. You guys immediately helped me all of these years. Happy early birthday, by the way, over on YouTube. Hi, thank you. Bello says, hi, hello from Tio. What's Tio? Is it Toronto? Better be, or I'm gonna be mad. Yeah, no, this is totally could be a Jedi outfit. Listen, I'm not gonna judge you guys. I freaking love this outfit. You can also get it from the crates. There's a similar one. There's a similar one, not exactly the same as this one that you can get from the crates. So let's see if I can find that one. That one you could definitely wear on the Republic side if you're an absolute freak. Let's see, Alliance crates. I like this one better though. It's a little more coordinated. So there's this one that you can get from the crates called the Remnant Arcanian Inquisitor set. I'm gonna link that in chat for anyone else who wants that. That one's harder to get and less random. Boxcat, give it a refresh and see if that fixes it. Aw, SWTOR Versa says, always a big fan ever since you started way back. Thank you so much. Oh, are you guys getting some funky stuff going on there in chat? Let's see, was there another one? And there's this one. This one's really cool too, but also different. This is the Remnant Resurrected Inquisitor armor set, and that one will also stay the same on both sides. So if you want to be a freak and you want to wear a little bone helmet, and you want to wear creepy Sith Inquisitor biochemical component armor, you can. You just gotta go run a bunch of heroics, and there's a little more information on the pages about these that I've linked. Have fun. We did have a nice question. Is there any nice bounty hunter outfits? Oh my gosh, you're in trouble. You just asked for bounty hunter outfits open-ended questions. So first off, if you want some passion for fashion here. Wait, how are these sorted? Is this? Oh, that's funny. My character showing up as the first one in the list. If you want some inspiration, I have, how many pages is there? Oh my god, there's 52 pages of bounty hunter outfits here. So Scarlett, I've just linked you a bunch of inspiration by other players, and if you click into these, it will actually tell you like what are they wearing. However, that might be a little too much for you if you just started the game, especially because you're not going to have a lot of credits and stuff like that. Let's see, bounty hunter, and I'm gonna show you a really inexpensive, easy to get set. Yeah, I love this set. So this is the TT-17A Hydra armor, and Scarlet, here you go. It's gonna be a link in chat there as well. And this is something you can get very inexpensively very early on. You get it from the adaptive vendor in the supply section of the Republic or the Imperial Fleet, and it only costs 2,500 credits each. And there is, if you need more information, there's a little link that shows you, it says like read more about the adaptive armor guide, and there is maps and stuff like that that show you exactly where that vendor is too on the Republic or Imperial Fleet, so you can get that like super early on. And this page even has all of the other adaptive armors as well. Yeah, so have fun Scarlet, exploring, and have fun playing fashion in space. We like fashion in space here. Chloe says, I've done like 10 bounty hunt event quests today. Oh yeah, because the bounty hunt event did just start. It started earlier this week, right? Yeah, on Tuesday. Nice. So what are you working on, Cluis? Are you working on achievements or something else? And so those of you on YouTube who want more information about those armors, I've also just linked you the armor database. All right, so let's see. I think I showed you everything I wanted to show you guys. I'm gonna turn up my volume. Sorry if it hurts your little ears. I just wanted to record it as much volume as I could. Do I have everything else turned down properly? I think so. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, meet with the leaders via holocron. Field Marshal, Shellhead Cole, and Hidden Chain have openly increase their violent raids in territories across the galaxy. By God, I apparently can't read today, okay? Gotta focus in. Concern is growing quickly among galactic powers as the Hidden Chain threat rapidly expands. Go to Alliance Operations, meet with the representatives of your allies, and discuss their concerns. So it didn't have a button to get me right there. Didn't have a button to get me right there, so I assume I just kind of have to fly to Odessa. Oh, Lewis is on collecting the HK customization, and I am missing one henchman for the achievements, which has eluded me. Ooh, good luck. I had fun hunting those guys down. It's just one of those kind of random things, but it's nice because you can work on them at the same time as you're working on just collecting bounty stuff. Hirsch says, oh, it's so loud. It's perfect volume for actually listening to the story, but too loud to talk to you guys. Hirsch over on YouTube says, if I subscribe to this game once and then don't, after that I keep all the expansions, yeah? Yes, because I heard something about level 75 and how that might affect whether I can play the expansions or not. Correct. So if you are not able to currently get to level 80, you don't have level 80 unlocked, you don't have the newest expansion unlocked, you won't be able to play the newest expansion and all of the story after that. But you are entirely correct that if you subscribe at least once in the last, what is it, like 3 years, you'll unlock all of the current and past expansions, you'll unlock the ability to level 80, and both of those will stay with you even if you unsubscribe the next month. Such a wonderful little deal. Like, it's it's like, it's not immediately obvious how it works, but it's like, hell yeah, $15 to unlock an entire expansion compared to like buying it or paying for it every month if you don't play regularly. Yeah, yes. Clue says 2 more days till I get the HK droid, and I'm on 33 bounty contracts. I'll do around 8 now daily till I'm done with the HK. Why, Clueless? Well, you're nuts. Why are you gonna do so many? Spread it out. Bounty event. I promise you, it's gonna come back. It's gonna be here again one day. So I'm heading over to play the update called Desperate Defiance. And I'll show you what that looks like in the story order chart before I go in here, because this is kind of what I was looking at yesterday. I was trying to learn more about Darth Null, because I really liked the update in December where we learned a little more about Darth Null, and I wanted to kind of get the story straight in my mind about what we knew and what we didn't know about her so far. Like, what were the questions we were wondering? So the big question really is still, what exactly is Darth Malchus's plans? And we really have a good picture of what we think his plans are, but we'll see what he actually wants to do with them, and where does the mysterious other Sith fit into things. And so I haven't played the newest update yet, so don't give me any spoilers about Master's Enigma, or I'm gonna come to your house and kick your butt. Okay, so we are at, so here's where actually the newest expansion kicks in. Here, zoom. That is Legacy of the Sith. And what's interesting is that all of this stuff before that, Osis, a little bit on Dantooine, the Onslaught expansion, Objective Meridian, Echoes of Oblivion, Spirit of Vengeance, and Secrets of the Enclave. All of this is actually tied in to the Legacy of the Sith expansion. They're kind of direct followings of each other. But the Echoes of Oblivion is where another storyline finally ties up, and then we kind of more deeply delve into something new. So in the expansion Legacy of the Sith, that came out, and it was very messy, and that kind of focuses on the Manon, the dark and stormy Manon area, Manon Invasion Point, I think it's called. There's the Ruins of Null flashpoint there that had so many bugs when it first came out. Digging Deeper is update 7.1. Then you can go back to Manon, and there's actually a bit more story there. Runuk, I think, is 7.3. There's Interpreter's Retreat in 7.4. Kessen's Landing in... Oh, wait. I got these all mixed up. 7.2 Runuk, 7.3 Interpreter's Retreat, 7.4 Kessen's Landing, 7.5 Minbusa, and then we had the voice actor strike, and we didn't see any story for like a year. It was a crazy amount of time. This is especially why I wanted to go back in this story just a little bit and kind of see what happened right before. Galactic Threads was a pretty cool update, and the current one, Master's Enigma, is what just came out like, what, 2 weeks ago? Yeah. And Hirsch, have fun jumping back into the game. Okay, I'm so excited. All right, okay. Is there anything new Bounty Hunter players should do other than the main story? Asks Scarlet. I'm playing Mercenary. I do have a subscription to the game. Hey, yeah, so honestly, it's super up to you. If you're feeling lost, scared, confused, or overwhelmed, just stick to your Bounty Hunter story, because that's like the best part of the game, to be honest, is the stories with your character who can speak, and you hear their voice and you see them in the cutscenes. And the class stories, one of which is the Bounty Hunter stories, is very much considered some of the best in the game. So you can do that, but if you have any interest in checking out literally anything else in the game, there's nothing stopping you. Like, there's so much fun stuff to check out, but all of it can actually wait until you're feeling comfortable and you're feeling maybe a little more in tune with your character and what's going on and moving around. Yeah. So it's super up to you whether you want to do anything else or not. I tend to kind of suggest, like, stick to your class story for a bit until you're feeling confident in playing the basics of the video game. Scarlett says, yeah, the story so far is 10 out of 10. Actually, everything I've done is 10 out of 10 in this game so far. Whoa, that's a high rating. Hot damn. All right, I'm going into the story. So how am I doing this? I'm doing this a little differently. I'm playing with the subtitles really big so you can see it. I am recording, so I'm kind of going in and I might reset some of the cutscenes and stuff like that, and I'm very excited about it. Scarlett says, should I do the normal MMO play and accept every quest even if I do it later on? No, don't worry about that. You can always go back and do the other quests later. So there's going to be a whole bunch of different types of quests that show up along the way. The purple one is your main one. We generally recommend, and even the developers generally recommend, that you stick to your class story, because that's the best one, and it can get really sprawling if you decide to do the other ones. However, if you're the kind of player who just really likes to play everything, you can do every quest. Nothing is stopping you. Oh yeah, there is technically a limit to how many quests you can pick up. The good news is, until you hit literally the 3rd expansion, you can go back and do any of those quests at any time. It's pretty great. When I started playing, there was a lot less quests in the game because this came out 15 years ago originally, and I did every single quest and I had a blast, to be honest. But at this point, maybe you wanna play through the class story, and then maybe you wanna try out the expansion stories. That's gonna be like, I have no idea, like probably like something like at least 100 hours of gameplay if you're going fast, kind of thing. So you may just want to stick to your class story so you can check out the expansions as well in the future. And it'll give you a clear warning when you get to a point where you can't backtrack anymore. Proctor says, I haven't kept up with the story since like Jedi Under Siege. How much of the content up to that point affects the cast I deal with? Oh, like what characters? I know in Knights of the Eternal Throne and Anathema I can get rid of a few characters, and when you skip content, the game makes the default decisions for your class faction, so how much does that actually matter? It's a bit complicated, so even if you skip ahead, I think you still wind up, so anything in the main story, it'll make a decision for you, the cast. However, there's all these things called alliance alerts. For example, I have one called A Kindly Old Monster, and that's for the character Dr. Loken, I believe. And during that alliance alert, I could go say like, join my team or piss off Dr. Loken. And it's kind of sitting in a unknown state right now because I've never done it. And I'm pretty sure all of these, they don't get affected much by skipping forward. I think they just let you go do them. Don't quote me on that though. Scarlett says, my friend said the stories are up and down, but the origins are good. Yeah, that's generally tends to be the consensus. The expansion stories, people have their favorites. Some people dislike them, some people like them a lot, but pretty much everyone loves the class stories. Thank you, Cluis. I'm not trying the new story yet. You rate about a 6.5 out of 10? That's pretty decent. That's all right. That's, I wouldn't pay for that movie, but I would watch it for free. I see so many alerts. Why are you slacking, Missy? Listen, I played them all on my main character. There's so many of them. They're not going anywhere. Oh, Scarlett, that's so sweet of you. Thank you.
You're my only hope.
Ah, thank you. That's so nice of you. I'm very happy to answer your questions. Can I at least after the 3rd expansion go back and do all the side quests? It's complicated. A lot of the side quests you can still go back, but some of the stories you can't go back to. It is kind of a time skip. I don't want to go into too many details. Sorry. But yeah, it'll be a long time before you ever even get there. But a lot of the little side missions, yeah, you can go back and do them literally anytime, even after that. Lokiel says, there really is so many alerts. I kind of dread to look forward to unlocking the alerts. They're there. They're there. Gabriel says, hey, do you play on Starforge? If so, how do you think the population compares to Satele Shan? It is much bigger on the Starforge server. I'm sorry, I'm not actually playing the game right now. I'm getting ready to start the story, and I don't want to go anywhere. I don't want to do anything else until that. So yes, Starforge server is much bigger than Satele Shan. I don't have the numbers on me right now, but if I remember right, it's something like Satele Shan is like 1/3 of the population? No, I'm thinking of the Imperial Republic difference. Yeah, but there is a big difference. As far as we can tell, pretty much everyone says Starforge is a lot more populated by a lot. Scarlett says, I'm avoided for a while, then I also want to thank you so much. Your videos I've been watching, even some of the ones 4 years ago. Thank you, I'm off to play. Ah, have fun, Scarlett. Enjoy yourself. If you get stuck, feel free to come back here and ask a question in chat. Absolutely. Gaby Crepe, hi. Oh, you just asked a question on YouTube. You're so funny. You came over here. You're so smart. But you probably missed the answer. The answer is yes, Starforge is a lot more populated than the SWTOR server. Is that a Bothan? I think we did see a Bothan. Yeah, there's a couple of Bothans in this base. Was that when I was running around? Did we pass a Bothan in the hallway somewhere? Where are you, Bothan? We might see one actually in this story. I'm not entirely sure what's in this one that's coming up right now. And a question from Newt. For melee combat, does strafing actually do anything, or do I just stand there aside from the don't stand here red AoE circles? That's a very good question. So in this video game, you can't like dodge and weave and duck your way out of things. In player versus player content, moving around can actually be kind of useful and can actually help you because players are fumbling to try and like physically find you to hit you. But in the normal content, apart from stepping out of anything bad on the ground, there's not really, you don't need to do this. This is not doing anything. Whether something hits you or not is one. If you're standing in a circle on the ground, you're gonna get hit. And two, more importantly, a lot of it has to do with more your abilities and your gear. So if you have more like shields up or something like that, like I've just put up a shield on my character, things are less likely to hit me. Or if I'm a tank, things are less likely to hit me and stuff like that. But yeah, there's not a ton you can do to stop getting hit. You more rely on your healer to take care of you, whether that's your companion or your buddy in your flashpoint. Yeah, I know, SWTOR, I know. Do you ever think they'll merge Starforge and SWTOR? I really don't know. It's really complicated. I've talked a bit about this before, but people really don't like losing their character names, one. Two, it's good to have two separate communities and economies in a general way. So the economy is separate, the conquest is separate, the guilds are separate, stuff like that. And three, the less servers we have, the less new legacies we can make. So for example, when Shea Vizsla opened up, everyone could start a brand new, fresh legacy, which was actually pretty cool. So, do I want them to merge? Not particularly. Do I want something done to help with the people who are stuck in SWTOR who don't want to be there? Yes. Hopefully one day they'll offer another like free or cheap transfers again, particularly from SWTOR to Starforge, and maybe better label SWTOR for people when they start the game. Yeah, SWTOR is also nice for quiet runs. People like to jump on there for galactic seasons too. Yeah. So if you're considering transferring, my really biggest suggestion is it's 1,000 cartel coins just for one character. That is a lot. That is a lot to me. I'm cheap. I'm so cheap. I would really recommend create a level 1 character and then use that character and level up to about level 10. You'll be able to see how busy is the starter planet. You can kind of use that as a gauge for yourself, and then you'll be able to get to the Republic or Imperial fleet, and this is pretty quick, and you'll be able to really gauge for yourself how busy is it during the time that you play specifically. Because if you're playing in the middle of the nighttime and everybody is asleep, it doesn't it doesn't matter which server you're on. They're mostly both quiet, and you should probably go on like Darth Malgus or something instead without wasting any money. But hopefully that gives you, both of you, a little bit of information about that. Scarlett says, I forgot to ask, can any class get all the companions? No! So, very interestingly enough, the companions are both very specific to your class, but very, very late in the story, you might see some of them join you. So for example, Mako is a wonderful bounty hunter companion. You get her like right away at like, you meet her right away at like level 1 when you create your bounty hunter, and she's gonna be your ride or die companion. She's gonna take good care of you. You better treat her well. However, very, very late in the expansions, I believe, is Mako one of the ones that can join everyone? I think so. Don't quote me on that one. But some of the companions can join everybody. But we still will never get to see that introduction scene where you meet Mako on the planet of Hutta and she tells you about your dad and stuff like that. Are you guys talking about Mako's voice actor? So cute. Cute. Rakoshi says, I'm 12 hours ahead of the US server, so it's like 2 a.m. SWTOR for me. Right, so it's like 8 a.m. for me here, and I'm in California on the east coast of the United States, so more near like New York. It is currently, it's like what? I'm bad at this game. It's like 11 a.m., 11:30? Yeah. Yeah, but Scarlet feels like Mako is insanely OP with healer, like I never die now. Yeah! Love that girl. She'll take good care of you. Alright, I think I've got my questions answered. I think I got it. I'm going into the story. None of you can stop me. I don't remember what happened anything here. I have no idea what's gonna go on. I'm probably gonna restart half of these cutscenes because that stupid yellow text drives me crazy. Okay, where are you, Alana Beneker? Alright, here we go. Oh, I should probably not have... I need to give this character a different outfit, though, because I love this outfit so much, but it's not very good for cutscenes. All I see is, like, this giant... And, like, if they're turned around, all I see is, like, a giant paper mache mask. I have this outfit here that I really like. I call it Lady Ribbon. Oh, evil. Just a crafting question. When you craft a gear set, all the pieces, and equip it, do you get access to it and can share it in collections? Oh my god, God set? That is my ultimate dream for this game. This game does not have a good collecting system. It does not have a good system for when you collect a set of armor to then be able to, like, get rid of the items and be able to use it across your entire account or server. Unfortunately, specifically crafted sets, if you want another copy for your other characters, you'd have to either craft another copy or you'd have to buy another copy on the GTN. It's kind of wild. That's one of my biggest dreams for the games one day. Do be aware that first off, if you like that set for your character and you just wanted to like dye it different colors, you could always use the outfitter system, and that you could do without having to get a whole new set of gear. And there are also certain armors, crafted ones are not counted, certain armors, for example, all of the armors from the cartel market, some of the heroic quest armors, and all of the galactic seasons armors are in something called collections. And collections allow you to pay some currency called cartel coins that they allows you to then unlock it for your entire account, which is really nice. And if you happen to have any cartel market sets, let's say you collected the whole set and you equipped the whole set, even if you don't unlock it in collections for that one specific character where you unlocked it on, even if you don't want to pay the cartel coins, you can get 3 copies of that set for free on the character you originally equipped it on. Yeah. You have to unequip your giant trooper gun to see the cutscenes? Oh, that's funny. Proctor just wants dyes and collections. No way, they're making too much money from the dyes. Oh, I want a soda. I answered too many questions and I losing my voice. Scarlet says, is it worth using the XP boost you get for low level since there's level lock areas, or should I save them for higher levels? Honestly, you're gonna level so fast, it doesn't matter too much. You're gonna be over leveled almost no matter what you do, especially if you're doing any side quests at all. But yeah, use the XP boost now, use the XP boost later. It doesn't matter too much. The areas are level locked, but you'll still get rewards regardless of your current level. Like if I was like level like 74 and still working on my first planet, I would still get an appropriate amount of XP. So don't worry too much about that, to be honest. Yeah, I want some Lana Benicola soda. You got it. Perfect. Yeah, you'll get a ton more of those little XP boosts as well. Ooh, Kuna says I like to see my face in the cutscenes as well. Yes! Yes! This character, I won't see her face. Normally, I really like to see my character's face in the cutscenes. If you can't see the face, I don't want it. But this character, I've been recording her for the cutscenes, and I decided she can be a little more mysterious, creepy, Revan lady. Okay, I'm getting a soda. Hold tight. Yeah, Shea Vizsla is so incredibly quiet. On Shea Vizsla, the GTN, we have a whole 4 saber staffs for sale right now. Oh my god, really? Like, total in the whole market? Oh my god, I've never looked closely at Shea Vizsla's GTN. That's really funny. thanks so much for reposting your question. I missed it the first time around. Where do I find the Galactic Seasons Ultimate Cartel Pack after I claim it? So if you are working your way up that track, maybe you got to level 18, you're further than I am, haha, and you press claim and that Ultimate Cartel Pack, that should have gone into your inventory. If it did not go into your inventory, something went wrong. If it's in your inventory, and I think it might be a different color than the picture here, I'm not entirely sure. It'll be either purple or it'll be red or bluish. And you can, let's see. The next step would be, you would, do I have any right now? No, I have one of the baby ones. I'm gonna claim the baby one. So you would right click it from your inventory. It'll open up in something called the pack viewer. Maybe you accidentally claimed it on another character. You can always check the pack explorer. I think it might show up there. It might not if you're on the wrong character though. And you'll open it up this way. It went in my inventory, but I just can't find it after it's revealed. Okay, gotcha, yeah. So you open up the box from your inventory and you're like, yay, I got something, done. And you're like, thanks, but where to go? Well, where is it now, right? Yes, it's not immediately obvious. The way you can get back to things that you've opened is in your main menu. On the right side of the menu, you're gonna look for something called the Pack Explorer. Pack Explorer. And the item that you opened up will be in your item stash. It's not obvious that's where it is, and I'm not surprised that you couldn't find it, but this is really useful because you saw how I got a lightsaber there, right? Let's say I had opened up that lightsaber on my trooper, I'd be really disappointed because my trooper can't use that. The item stash is actually across all your characters on your server, so I could log in over to another character who wants that item and claim it there. And use it on that character right away. So yeah. And don't forget, when you claim items from here, they'll have about a day and a half timer on them before you can send them to your other characters or before you can sell them. But once that wears off, you can do whatever you want with them if you don't plan on using them on your main character. Wasn't there an option to keep the helmet on during cutscenes? I'm trying to remember, I don't think so. We have like this button that hides and unhides the helmet, but that's just kind of not specifically to cutscenes. Some cutscenes will automatically unhide your helmet for you, whether you want to or not. It's usually smooching scenes. Wow, Nuke says, in total, yep, there's only 4 saber staffs on Shea Vizsla. None of the melee weapons have more than 1 page. Oh my god. Is that like an opportunity to make some real cash money there? Like if I bought a Tulak Horde saber and sold it on Satil Shan, would I make like super bank because I have no competition and could list it for whatever I want? Addie says, will I lose any of them if I forget to claim them? No, they can sit in there for a long time in that Pack Explorer, that item stash. Oh my gosh. I have items in here that have probably been in here for like a year now. I would generally recommend claiming them because, you know, you never know where something might get broken or wiped out by accident, but in general, it should be pretty safe. It's not like your mailbox where after 30 days things disappear, which is nice. Okay, I'm going into the story. I got a soda. Oh, is this loud enough? I might have to boost up the volume. We'll see. Hello, everybody. Hi. Silent nod. Oh, it's these type of cutscenes. I'm so sad.
How kind of you to spare us a moment of your time.
Making this really big. Ooh, that Darth Athena's alive on this character. Oh, I'm so excited. Yeah, Addie, have fun. You're gonna find a whole stash of items there. That's awesome. How much present stat did you get from Soda? None. It's only for me. It doesn't inspire anyone else. I wanted to try making the... So we have that new type of cutscene, not really new at this point, but expanded conversations, maybe? Where we have the conversations. Oh, I don't think I can really adjust that one, can I? Like trying to figure out, like when we have the black box conversations, is there any way to make those bigger? I don't think so, because I have my subtitles as huge and really nice and big so you can see them. And I see there's expanded conversations, but that doesn't have a lot of UI stuff related to it. No, I guess not. If you keep items so long in that window, will they still get the 36-hour cooldown after you take them out? Yes, very unfortunately. So if I go into this item stash and I go claim an item that's been in here for literally a year, let's find Underworld Light Orange. Claim! I have claimed one. It definitely still has the 1 day and 11 hours timer. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, I'm just gonna have to give up. This sucks. I wanted to make it big so you could see it. We're just gonna have to listen with our ears instead. Fuji says, do light side and dark side choices matter ultimately? It's complicated. So it really depends on what the choice you're making is. There are some dark side and light side decisions which can have far-reaching consequences, or rather, in general, there are choices that can have far-reaching consequences. For example, in the Imperial Agent story, there's a very important choice you can make, and that'll echo through the rest of the Imperial Agent story for you. Do you guys know which one? Shh, don't tell, if so. And then later on, in the Knights of the Fallen Empire expansion, you make what looks like a dark or light choice, and it can really make some of the cutscenes very, very different. And there's another choice later on in the Knights of the Fallen Empire expansion where you have to choose between helping two different allies, and it's not a dark or light choice, but that also has some dire consequences for the ally that you choose not to help. You guys know that one? Shh, don't tell anyone. But yeah, it can. Oh yeah, no blue milk, I'm sorry. That's disgusting. I've tried it. I've tried the blue milk at Disneyland. That stuff is nasty. Ooh. Are there any plans to add new species to the game? Not that I know of. They've really been focusing on upgrading the current ones, which has been really cool to see. Mahine says, we need more date nights. Aw, buddy. Yeah, you do. I don't know if they're still planning to add a whole bunch. The actors strike, the voice actors strike really threw things off, right? Okay, I'm ready for real this time. I love Darth Asina. She's not available in my main character's story, and so I'm so pleased to get to see her here. I'm like, ah, Asina, ah! Yay! I didn't know she would be here at all because I've only played the Republic side of this. Oh, but I forgot to check if it was loud enough. We'll see.
How kind of you to spare us a moment of your time. Your associates were adamant that there was no way to work this discussion into your schedule. No matter how many times I reminded them of your commitment to the Dark Council.
Cranky.
You and I share something that few others can truly understand. What it means to lead. To be the one who must make the hardest decisions. Like how to deal with assets who create more trouble than they are worth.
Oh, who are you talking about there?
I've dispatched a task force to monitor the activity of these hidden chain Mandalorians, as well as those who oppose them. They tread perilously close to violating Imperial jurisdiction. This troublesome little quarrel among the Mandalorians, it cannot continue.
All that effort, only to come to the same conclusion I presented in an extensive report about the hidden chain assault on Ord Mantell.
Darth Zarian is right. This war among the Mandalorians cannot be allowed to spread further. We will end it if we must, by any means necessary.
Fear is irrelevant. These Mandalorians on both sides encroach where they are not welcome. We make no allowances for anyone, no matter how powerful their allies.
The truth of the matter is, we have given those who are still loyal to Shae Vizsla ample opportunity to deal with this issue. What can you tell us about their progress? Can Mandalore guarantee an end to the war before our hand is forced?
That detail was notably absent from your report, Grovos.
Perhaps because I had not been made aware of it.
For your allies'
Victor.
sake, I sincerely hope Mandalore can be located. Whatever that is, certainly it can wait.
Pizza delivery.
I see. You must understand this is not a conversation to be left unresolved for long. Do I make myself clear? We will reconvene very soon.
Sith infighting and bickering. Wow, 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 wow. They got a lot of complaints.
It's me. I think I just found a way to get Darth holocron away from Hutta. I can't give you all the details over holocron. Too many ears listening. Meet me on Meksha. When you get here, stop by the Slugfall Cantina. I'll leave you something to help find me.
Yeah, that is kind of important. Wow. So I loved Asina when I first met her. So first off, she's bae. Her outfit is so cool. I want an Asina cosplay, please. But apart from that, I really liked her way of handling the Empire. She was, at the time, the first Sith Emperor. Oh, sorry, chill. Sith Emperor who was not just like a hot mess. Like, she was mostly keeping things in check in the Empire and trying to deal with the greater threat, which I really liked. She seemed very in line with my trooper kind of pragmatic way of thinking. Very kind of cut to the point. No murdering just for funsies. However, she makes a decision later in the story, and on Iokath, you have to decide whether you want to continue being an ally or a semi-ally with her as a Republic character specifically. Where did I have to go? To Meksha? Yeah. And my character really wanted to continue allying with her, and unfortunately the consequences if I decided to do that were, one, I would lose Alara Dorn, which I was not interested in. Two, I would be betraying Jace Malcolm, which even though I thought Asina was a better leader, I was not interested in as a Republic trooper who like obviously admires him. It was a huge choice. I kept like booting up the game, being at that choice and being like, I need to go think about this. Took me like, I don't know, like a month to decide. It was kind of ridiculous. And I couldn't move forward in the story till I decided.
Ready for departure. Enjoy your stay.
Is there any place, says Old Rod, to buy cheap color crystals? I have a dark side Jedi and want to get her a red crystal for her lightsaber. So first off, there's someone so very sweet who is offering to craft you one. They're fairly inexpensive, so that's so nice of you. Old Rod, they'll need to know your character name and your faction. I'm guessing they're your Republic side, but most of all, they need to know your character name so they can mail it to you, yeah. But the easiest way to get one would be, one, artificers can craft them pretty easily, so if you have an artificer, just craft it. And then second, if you go to the GTN is is located on the Republic or Imperial fleet. And you can search for a color crystal there. Let's take a look at how much those are. I've got personally a little portable Galactic Trade Network guy right here. I love this little guy. This one was so handy. Okay, it would be red crystal. The trick here is when you search red crystal, it shows you a bunch of crafting materials. So you have to choose item modification and filter it so you actually get crystals. Look at that. The cheapest one. Ooh, this is a red blue crystal. That's probably not. Oh my god, does that look good with my saber? No, it doesn't. That's a weird color. Don't look at that one. Advanced fire red. Advanced red. So the cheapest one is like 75,000 credits. So pretty inexpensive if you're not like brand new character. But so sweet, yeah. Proctor's actually online right now and is telling you their character name is Nairotia. So if you get your character name, they'll be able to message you too. I haven't played in like 3 years, says Spartacus. I haven't played in 3 years. Still got around 5k CC. Nice, but you lost old security key app. Are you still able to at least get into your account? If not, you can always contact customer support and they'll help you out. It's a pretty common issue, but either way, hell yeah, 5k free CC. Silent says, I could use some assistance. Silent1983 says, how much alacrity do I require for my Marauder in PvE. My guild bonus is alacrity, thanks in advance. Hey, Silent 1983, you're playing a Marauder, but which of the 3 disciplines are you playing? Annihilation? Carnage? Oh, frick, I don't remember those. Those are the ones I never remember. I don't play Marauder. You freaks with your double lightsabers, I just like looking at you. Oh, nice, you got the new Authenticator app. Yeah, the one you can get on your phone. Nice, nice. Sith infighting? What is that, right? You're playing both Annihilation and Carnage. Ooh, fancy, let's see. Marauder Carnage Basics Guide. Shouldn't all 3 be the same? I don't know. It's just easier for me to ask which one so I can look up the specific guide for which one. I can't remember if they're different or not. So let's see, we're taking a look. The Alacrity goal that you have is for a 1.4 global cooldown would be 1123. If you have the guild Alacrity perk, if you want, you can shoot for 1.3 global cooldown at 2134. But yeah, if you want, I'll just put this Carnage link straight in chat and you can have it for later. And if you want any advice beyond that, that's about as far as I understand things. But yeah, it probably is the same for all 3, isn't it? I know some of them have slightly different goals, even if they're both DPS, but I don't remember which are which that are important to know those. Nuke says, I couldn't use my security key either. I called support and was able to get back into my 5-year-old plus account. Had a couple thousand when I got back into it. Oh, hell yeah. Very nice. Okay, so it looks like Sahar left us a little cute little box. I don't know if this is a cutscene or not. Probably not. Code scanners. Oh, thanks. Oh, I remember doing this quest on my Republic character and I was so confused. Like, I was not smart enough to figure out how it actually worked. I really hope in 8.0 they have a no hot ball option. No, they've explored that idea very often. I mean, if you really want no hot ball but you want a PvP, don't forget you can just queue up for arenas. That would be your best bet. That would be your best bet. Before, you couldn't even make that choice. You could only choose to... Ooh, that's kind of cool. Oh. Neat. Cool, look at it go. Yeah, I can only point you towards the right numbers. I can't tell you anything else about it. That's about the extent of both my knowledge and my interest in min-maxing stuff. Phantom says, some specs have a built-in alacrity buff that change their numbers. Lightning is a common example. Thank you. Yeah, I know there's like a couple of them, and I've got some of the... I think I've got more details about that on like the relics page too, because that can be kind of important. Yeah, I don't think they'll ever let us filter out specific war zones within the war zones filter because they want to have enough people playing matches that it makes sense to do so. Yeah, I played this on my Republic character. This one I would have played probably well more than a year ago though. So I only kind of vaguely remember that we go to the planet of Hutta. And that's honestly like it. I know we go to Hutta. I know I got lost like 5 times. I didn't even remember that we go to Meksha. I think on the Republic side, I have the video of it that I'm going to be going through it probably sometime today and taking a look at the Republic side on video off screen. But I think you would like talk to General Dairoon and stuff like that, and everyone's getting mad and distrustful of you, and you're like, piss off. Leave me alone. It was really funny watching them all get really cranky, all the Sith, and you're just like, whatever. I guess on this character I had agreed to stay a part of the Dark Council, but I guess I could have just as easily said I didn't want it to be independent, right? I don't really remember what the actual choices were for that one. Hey! How dare you attack me while I'm scanning with my scanner? Also, where is my companion? What happened to him and or her? I don't know who it was.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Kuna says, I really need to get the mech shop apartment. That place is dope. Yeah, I love that little stronghold. I haven't decorated that one very much yet, but there's lots of fun stuff you can do with it. It's got the cool background of mech shop, similar to this, and it's got that really nice big area right there. Hey, Roostra, thank you. That's so sweet of you. This is your second month too. Much appreciated. Thank you. Proctor, were you able to get it to Old Rod? Were you guys in the move of it? That's so nice of you. Thank you. Uh-oh. Am I going the right way? Oh, yes. Okay, we're following the blue stuff. Look at how purple I am. Yeah, oh, I guess I could I stealth while doing that? Probably not, right? Proctor got you fixed up. That was so nice of you. Thank you, Proctor, for hooking up Rod with a red lightsaber crystal. Hell yeah. Hi, says Rainier. How is the best way to get decorations for your stronghold? Ooh, great question. So there's a ton of different ways to get decorations, and it kind of depends if you want specific ones or if you just want to kind of get a whole bunch of cool ones in general. And I'm gonna pull something up in the background as soon as I'm done murdering these guys. Where's my companion? Let's get Lana Badiker out with us. Lady, come kill some stuff for me. We're not even gonna put her on heals. We're gonna put her on TPS, because I ain't dying, but I'm dying of paying attention. So I've got some really great news for you. We have a really good guide about this. /decorations. We have a really good guide on the decorations part of the website that I think is fairly up to date. I did a super big update pass on it at the end of last year. Why is it being so slow? Rude! This is the SWTOR Strongholds Decorations website. And if you scroll down just a little bit, so here's Stronghold Guides, here's Stronghold Tours. This section is called Decoration Guides. And there's 3 different guides in here called Crafted Easy to Get Decorations, Easy to Get Decorations, and even more easy to get decorations. And these will cover stuff for you in super in-depth. It's kind of amazing. I don't know why the site is slow. I'm sorry. I need to figure that one out. Something's wrong. Mom, come fix my website. But it will eventually load. It's just super freaking slow right now. I'll take a look into it later. But yeah, so there's a whole bunch of crafted decorations. That is honestly a really good spot to start. And you can buy those. You can go to the GTN, try searching for decorations and sorted by lowest to highest and stuff like that. You can get a bunch of decorations by running the flashpoints in the solo modes. Almost all of these have a decoration that you get from them. Let's see this one. See, this one gives like a cool statue, and you can basically get infinite amount of these each time you run the flashpoint. You get one. Yeah. Proctor says, and Rod didn't even want anything else. How am I supposed to help newer players if they don't accept my offer to buy armor or weapons for them? Okay, let's see. Am I going the right way? Yes. Okay. Oh, it's so slow. Recovery Hacker says, careful, that yawning is contagious. Oh, you're gonna catch the fever. Oh, I can stealth while using the scanners. Perfect. Perfect. Scarlet says, is it worth it using the mission difficulty? I've got some bad news for you, Scarlet. Are you talking about when you right-click your character portrait and choose mission difficulty story veteran master? That's a really dumb drop down. It doesn't actually do diddly squat. It does nothing. It does nothing in 90% of the game. It's only there for a very, very small portion of the expansions. Why it shows up everywhere else, I don't know. It's always so confusing. Unfortunately, there's not a really good way to make the game harder, apart from self-imposed restrictions like get rid of your companion or dismiss your companion. Don't wear gear. Put your companion to damage instead of heals. Stuff like that. Have you unlocked the entire Dantooine stronghold yet? Actually, have I? I don't think so. I'm supposed to go in a vent? I can't see this vent though. There's a vent here. But they don't belong in here? Maybe I have to... Hang on a second. Climb inside to investigate? Maybe I was supposed to go in a different way? missing something. Is this the vent? I feel so dumb. Let me in. Yeah, I have to kill this guy first. A junk pile, but that's just scavenging. I hear Datacron. That's a whole different thing. Maybe it's on the other side. Maybe I'm like in the wrong spot. No. Left of the door? Oh, this is the vent! This is the vent. I didn't even notice it was glowing. I'm so silly. It was too subtle for me. Oh, and there's a whole cutscene too. Oh. Oh, look at all the toys on the floor. Oh.
You made it. Not that I thought you wouldn't, I'm just relieved is all. It won't. The Darmanda who didn't join Hutta have a tight grip on this place. I picked up a lot of things hiding out on Osis. We had to. When you don't have a lot of parts to work with, you learn to adapt. My brother and I used to hide in here a lot. Rakan was always looking for a way out of chore time at the orphanage. I liked helping out, but I also liked going on adventures with Rakan, so I started hiding too. I used to dream about coming back here for him. My master never knew. I didn't want him to think that I was ungrateful, or that he'd made the wrong decision, you know, taking someone who kept looking backward. But I think he did make the wrong decision. Maybe if I'd said it sooner, none of this would be happening. Hutta wouldn't have the holocron. She wouldn't have Rakan. I know. But if it wasn't for me...
Yeah, I'm not a fan of these unvoiced cutscenes, but they're kind
It doesn't matter. We're going to fix this. That holocron is dangerous. More than any of us understand. We have to get it away from Hutta. The machine that she's building, it doesn't work without Darth Nul's holocron, or without the plans inside it. All we have to do is get the holocron out of there, and Hutta loses both the machine and something she never should have had in the first place. The machine is on one of Hutta's most heavily guarded ships. There's only one way on it. And that's with a specially built shuttle, one they use to round up prisoners.
I knew there was something strange.
Yeah. I'm glad you saved who you could. The machine, I don't really understand how it works. Something reaches out, and it's like turning on a light, or a forgotten childhood memory rushing back. If you ever thought you once felt the Force, no matter who you've become, an outlaw, a farmer, a soldier, you feel it again. Hetta said I could help these people. Help them understand their connection to the Force. She said no one else would. She didn't say anything about making them fight in her war. Hetta will do anything to win. She doesn't understand the cost. She doesn't care.
Wow. Got a lot of options here.
Did this Sana Ray person also tell you what Darth Nul did for the Emperor with that power? My master told me. I should have listened. I should have never. That's not true. Is it?
Darth Nul
Even
was a
if it
victim,
were... That doesn't change anything. Hetta thinks this machine will just awaken powerful soldiers ready to fight for her. But the people Hetta captures, the machine revealed their connection to the Force. It doesn't make them soldiers any more than they were before. But that doesn't matter to Hetta. She wanted me to just... Even if I wanted to, I don't know how to train anyone to fight. If we don't do something, a lot of innocent people will die. We have to destroy the machine, and we have to get as many of Hetta's prisoners as we can off that ship. I wish I had that kind of confidence. But at least I know where to start. I know where we can get the shuttle that we'll need. One of the hidden chain strike teams was sent to take captives from Hutta. They must not have been too careful around the Hutts. They've run into trouble with the local crime lord and they're stranded there. It's a long shot. But if we can get to Hutta and find out where that strike team ended up, we can steal their shuttle. It'll take us right to Hetta's machine. I'm telling you, this is it. Now or never. I don't know all the details, other than the strike team was sent to the Minbusa district. It's probably best if we head there separately. It might raise too much suspicion otherwise. I'll see you there.
You guys are having such a good combo with chat over here. I'm just like following it while I'm like, story, chat, story, chat. Whoa. Awesome, yeah, we're on the Empire side right now. Yeah. Ooh. Was that it? That was Desperate Defiance? Oh, okay, but then we're heading to Mimbusa, which is technically part of Desperate Defiance update. Got it. Did they break the warrior companion sequence where you could romance both Bet and Jason at the same time? Buddy, I know there's things you can do in this game that don't make sense, but I've never tested those out in the first place myself. I can barely handle one woman in my life, and that's me. I ain't chasing down two. Yeah, so, why were the voices not voiced? Why were the lines not voiced? So this is a weird part of the story. So this was actually before we knew there was a proper voice actors strike, and it was already kind of a problem that they were starting to run into where they didn't have all the voice actors available for the different class stories. There's actually 16 different voice actors, so you know, one for each of the classes, like the Trooper, the Bounty Hunter, the Sith Inquisitor, and then one for the male and female voice. So yeah, you have to coordinate 16 people just for the voices for the English client. That doesn't even include the like German and French client. Where are we going? Do we just fly there? We just fly to Mimbusa? And so what they were trying out is their original goal was to only have side missions be not voiced, just so they could pop in more little missions that have at least a bit of a cutscene, but maybe don't have to get all 16 of those English voice actors in the booth. And so there's romance. Yeah, Scarlet, are you playing a male or a female character, like from the character creator? Yeah, I know you're playing Bounty Hunter. Oh, you're playing female? Oh, that's too bad, because you can't romance Mako, which sucks. When the game first came out, they didn't have any same-gender romances, so unfortunately you can't romance Mako. However, yeah, I know, you can't romance Mako. I'm a crash out. Me too! I'm a crash out on your behalf. But there is... Who is it that you can romance later on in the story? Oh! Do you get Torian? Will Scarlet get Torian later on? Torian is a Mandalorian and is another fan favorite. So don't worry, you'll have a gentleman boo coming up much later on.
Hey,
and then
good thing you're here. I've already had a few close calls. I'm waiting on a lead to meet with me. Come find us in the cantina.
If by any chance you're looking forward to romancing a lady, there is a lot more romances that open up later in the expansions where they started adding a lot more same-gender romances. Yeah. A very nice comment from Perois. Perois says, I'm looking forward to getting into the game. Revan's design and armor never loses its great design. Right? Isn't this cool? This is Revan's armor. I'm sorry, I'm such a sucker for this armor. This is Jedi Knight Revan? Jedi Knight Revan's armor set, and I've actually popped a red and black dye into it, and I have this cool lightsaber that I like mixed and matched and combined. Oh yeah, this is good stuff. But not Mako? Nah, this is evil, yeah. So what they did is that when they started adding those same gender romance and started really like embracing it, like they really went full out with the newer romances. Unfortunately, I just got stuck in a mailbox. Unfortunately, I feel like they probably looked into the idea of making the older ones be more available too, but basically the old code is 15, probably closer to 18 years old actually, and it's kind of like spaghetti. And they pretty much said they're scared to touch anything about the class stories if they can avoid it. So they don't want to break anything, so they decided not to make them retroactively more available. God, that would be awesome. Yeah, Mako's such a little cutie. Mako, I actually don't think I romanced her on my male bounty hunter because she seems very young to me. But she's just a little cutie. But she seems a little too young for my interest. It's kind of weird because the characters in the story are not always going to be the same age as me. I like my mature lady romances. It's gonna go be awkward somewhere else. Hang on. So I like later on you can romance Lana, and she's more established in her Sith life, you know. Oh, facepalm Sahar. I like this lady's shirt.
We have a problem.
Romancing Theron for Revan bloodline? Yeah, you gotta get that good blood.
If I hadn't asked what was going on, we could have walked right into a trap. This was supposed to be simple. But it might be impossible. The Hidden Chain Strike team assigned to Hutta have to be somewhere in this district. But... I don't know what to do. Slaves are rebelling. The Hut in charge here locked down everything. No one's getting in or out. How do we even start looking for that shuttle? Then I guess now's your chance to show me how that's done. We came here for a reason. I don't want to stop now. Hutta's ruined too many lives. And I'm not going to let her hurt anyone else.
Yeah, does anyone know who Sahar's voice actor is?
I passed the point of no return a while ago. Let's go.
Yeah, it's so awkward because the voice lines really, or the lack of voice lines, and specifically the text lines, don't really fit my Sith. My Sith's like deliciously evil. My Sith is, I just decided to go full crazy Sith evil, murder and mayhem away, you know? Like, I decided to be wild with her because I don't like being dark side. I'm a good
They might be able to
person.
tell us how to find that shuttle, and there has to be something we can do to help
At
them.
least I try to be a good person, and it's so hard to be evil. The only way I could get into it was like with the pure roleplay for it. Scarlet says the community is so nice for such an old game. I've noticed you're gonna when you start doing group content, you'll hit a mixed bag of people. There is a lot of nice people who tend to hang out in here, and we tend to give the boot to anyone being a butthole. Got him!
Get away! We're not part of the uprising!
Sorry, little buddy. Okay, bye. Where's my Darth Melora romance? Listen, you're not gonna get a Darth Melora bug romance. Oh my god, you freak. Go romance a colicoid. But how do you know I'm not a colicoid? Yes, best voice line right there.
Tell Yacindu, we've got nothing to do with those thankless womp-rats!
Figure of speech there. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you something, Scarlet. I thought you might enjoy this. Here we go. So, because you weren't even aware that there was romance in the game, and I'm telling you bits and pieces about the romance stuff, you don't need to look at this. Like, you don't need to bookmark this or anything. I just wanted to show you this. But look at how many romances there are. Let's see, you are a bounty hunter lady, bounty hunter female. So you'll be able to romance by choice Torian, Lana Benico, Theron Sean, Koth Vortena, Arkin, Eva, Rafid, Colonel Herak, and Major Henri. So you've got a nice little chunk of choices there to have at her. Like, the romance system in this game is kind of extensive. The main reason I bring that up is because recently I went and like super updated that guide. Didn't people want to romance the female killer droid? Are you talking about Gemini droid? That's scary. Don't romance her. Proctor says the diehards do exist mainly in PvP and harder operations. Oh, that's so funny, Proctor. When I was saying Scarlet might encounter more of a mixed bag, I was thinking more like in Group Finder flashpoints, you know?
First Mandalorians, now you? Those troublemakers are gonna get us all killed!
Oh, killed. Wait, says Fuji. Darkseid isn't evil. We brought freedom and order to the galaxy. In my view, the Jedi are evil. That's what I say about that. Akuna says, Theron is one of my favorite romances. But that date night is pathetic. I mean, the date night for Koth is awesome. Yeah, you're right. Theron Sean's date night quest is kind of meh. I do really like the Koth date night. I love the Arkin date night. Just... the Lana one's fun with the chest. It's very cute. It's very her. But I can fix her. No, please don't fix the Gemini droid. Just stay away from her. So many romances in the game, also so many good friendships. I wish there was friendship dates. I wish you could advance the conversations and stuff just as much if you decide to just be friends, you know? Especially for like the I'm not even supposed to be in romances to start with.
None of this would be happening if everyone would just keep their heads down and their mouths shut. I don't know why anyone would think they could take on Yusindu and his piles of credits.
Look at this Evokai's armor set, though. I need this. Give me your shirt! Oops. Give me your shirt! You can keep your hair, but give me your shirt! Oh, I just ran into a random building as if I was supposed to be there. There's nothing there for me. Can I not mount up here? Oh. Why are my keybinds wrong? That's very strange. I don't know if I like that. I don't know what it means if my keybinds are wrong. That means something else is wrong somewhere. Might be okay though. I don't want saves. I want to go to a cutscene.
If we make a run for the shipping port, then maybe we could... leave us alone!
No, don't! Shipping port. That's gotta be where the shuttle is.
We could face any number of difficulties there. Don't get complacent.
Wait, why did my voice actor have a voice line right there and only there? Did they like pull that from some other part of the game? But yeah, luckily, oh yeah, I was talking about why are they not voiced. So their original goal was to have just kind of side cutscenes unvoiced, just to save resources, I guess would be the closest thing. Time, money, effort. This area is really neat. However, I think they started having troubles with booking the voice actors and stuff like that, as the rumblings of the voice acting strike were probably starting at that point. We didn't really even know about them behind the scenes. And then the voice actors strike actually started and just things went way off kilter. They kind of had to decide, do we release content without voices or without most of the voices, or do we hold off for like a whole long time? So they actually decided to hold off for a whole year after this update. After this update, they waited a whole year until we could have our voice characters. And then about, I think, 80% of the cutscenes are voiced, which has been more than good enough, to be honest, for me. I think the ones that aren't voiced are the ones that get a bit funky. Like, you're making these decisions between main cutscenes. Oh, I wonder if it had to do with my stupid keybinds for the fishing game. Wouldn't that be funny if that's what broke it? Oh! I tried to stealth out, but I was on fire, and they saw me while I was still on fire. It happens, it happens. Get up, Sahar! Oh, speaking of making the game harder, I put Sahar to a damaged character, and Sahar has, like, no influence. She's not strong at all, and she wasn't a healer. This is gonna kill me if I'm not, like, smart about it. See, and I can't stealth out. I do have good gear on, but it's tank gear, so I can't kill things very fast. Ah, fudge. Wait, I thought you guys died! Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you. Disgusting. Die, 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 die. Ooh! Okay. Robin says, if I remember correctly, the unvoiced conversations have 4 or more choices. Oh, that's a really good reason. That's absolutely probably why those specific cutscenes are unvoiced in the Galactic Threads one, because you've got 3 ways you can go, and then the 4th choice of like leave the cutscene or like ask something else. Imagine talking to Kambal for dinner. Main course would be some fresh acolytes.
Shuttle!
Dying together.
I want them ready to move as soon as we've got a way out of this muck pit.
Beat the hidden chain. Okay.
Eyes up! Eyes up!
Eyes down!
Sahar! Don't let her walk out of here!
That guy knows her! Maybe taking down the little goons first? I'm not sure. Let's give him a little stun, though. You know what we can use? I love Heroic Moment, but I don't like the music getting replaced.
Bring me Katine's head!
Remove the healer first. Oh, this guy over here? He's just busy doing the green beam of love. He's not healing anything. Oh, yeah, that would have saved me a lot of time earlier. Look, I have the nameplates off because I was taking screenshots. I was like, I need to take a good screenshot of... Oh, I picked up a cartel market companion. I wanted to
so much for getting information out of them. And I don't see the shell.
Hey! Over here!
Here. Oh, is this where things get funky? No, not quite yet. I had a weird glitch the first time I played this on Republic's side. Is that the right way? Oh no, I'm sorry. I think I need to go deeper into this shipping area. Oh, here we go. Oh! Ha! The slaves in the pen were the ones telling me. LMAO.
Thank the stars you took care of those Mandos.
They came in a shuttle. Do you know where it is?
No, but you let me out and I'll help you search for anything. One of them has to have a security key.
Okay, access. How come we can't get Sahar Katine for a companion? There's been a lot of theories that we will get her as a companion in a later expansion or a later update. But right now, she's kind of a main character story. It's like, why can't we have Darth Malgus or Satil Shan as a companion? Their job's not to follow you around. You follow them around. Maybe in the future she might become our Padawan. We don't know. People have a theory. Addie, I don't know if you know what ventures are yet. I don't know if you've run across these or yet. But we have these ventures where we earn this companion called the Basilisk prototype, and people have a theory that maybe Sahar will be the next venture. There's no basis behind it, but it's a really fun idea. I think we can get Tano-Vic back. Oh! Rainer says, I lost Tano-Vic companion when I finished Knights of the Fallen Empire. Is there a way to recover him? Well, I don't know if you remember what happened in the story, but he gone. He hates you. He never wants to see your stupid face again. However, as Blue Maxima said, after Chapter 9 of Knights of the Fallen Empire, there is a device inside your base on Odessa. I don't even think I have a guide about it because I'm still confused about what works and doesn't work with it. But it's like a glowing blue circle. It's in your little bedroom on Odessa, and it allows you to sometimes bring back companions. And that says, cool game, miss having the time and friends to play, right? You can still play alone. It's pretty friendly to playing alone, but you still need the time. That one doesn't nowhere. That was the worst cutscene ever. That was not a cutscene at all. Wow, my keybinds are super off. I just tried to stealth out and it was like, that's not your stealth button. Do I even have stealth on my bars? Someone's in so much trouble if not, and that someone is me. Stealth, okay. Stealth, we'll put it on the Q key where it belongs. So you go QQ and you stealth out. Perfect. What happened to, I don't know. Must have been from me swapping around loadouts or something. Robin says, I don't know if it's a theory or wishful thinking. Right, I don't whole idea.
While I put in this security code, you can tell me about that Mandalorian shuttle.
Give her a second, that's all right. But just so you know, wherever that shuttle is, you're not getting anywhere near it in this lockdown. Get all of us out of here, and we can help you work around all the security.
I feel like there's some merit to it. I just don't think I don't think it's based off of anything other than it would be cool. Don't forget to relock your taskbar. Oh, thank you. Lock the taskbar. Lock the taskbar. Sharif, don't like
Move,
it.
while we still have a chance.
Okay, I forgot to record that little voice line, but it is fine. It's just freeing slaves. Nothing important. They're just grateful that I let them out of the box. Come on out. Out you go, people. Chop chop. Ew. Box over here. So I had a really weird cutscene experience with this update when it first came out.
Thank you.
And what happened was, they were saying there's a character dead in the background, but she was, or the character had run away or something. But the character was in the background breathing, lying on the floor, like there was a cutscene bug, and I was so confused about what was supposed to be happening. I was like, she's right there. I think they got fixed somewhere along the way, so kind of fun that I shouldn't have that bug this time. Well, after a year later. Oh, here we go. Hello, person. Oh. No?
Is there somewhere safe you can go?
No? Oh. Goodbye, I guess. Farewell. Sweet, I can stealth out now very easily. I see, I just tried to hit F for fast and it was like out of range and I'm like, what does that mean? We need force speed on there. Okay, where's force speed on our bars? Here it is. F for fast. Oh hell yeah! Now we're cooking with stealth gas. Are Sith and Jedi the most common classes? I barely see bounty hunters outside the Origin Quest area. I'd say so. I think bounty hunters in general, maybe one of the less popular class. No, the trooper is really unpopular. Oh. You need some updated numbers for sure, but definitely all the Force user classes are way, way, way more popular. Nobody wants to be Han Solo. Everybody wants to be Luke Skywalker. It's just...
We'll put our feelers out for the shuttle you're looking for, but tracking it down could take a while. We've got a few ideas to speed things up. Just ask around.
Oh, that was weird. Oh, I'm doing little... I'm just doing little fetchy quests here. The other quests we were doing as part of Galactic Threads were so much cooler. This one, Mambusa's very like bleh, oh yes, let's go talk to these three guys in here. Help the Mambusa workers.
We were easy pickings for those Mandalorians. No good.
As if the Hutts haven't taken enough from us.
Yeah.
The swamp, they're
too much fighting. Too much shooting. It's stirring up the Zuva.
Trooper so cool and it feels so good to be a Trooper Alliance commander. Yes, it does. No arguments there. Everybody wants to force choke Darth Vader. Absolutely. And neither is she. Hi there. Oh, I think I went a little too far. What did they even want me to do here? It's probably just kill stuff. Yeah, it was just kill stuff. Hang on. Oh, gosh. Oh, dear. This wasn't necessarily a great idea. You know what? Let's heroic moment. Let's unity. While she's still alive, let's pop this. Let's get out of the red stuff. Let's wish we had a reflect. That would have been great. Let's use a little bit of force choke because we're Darth Vader. We're not Han Solo. Kick that guy right in the hoo-hoo. Because, okay, we are a little bit Han Solo. Oh, heroic moment saved my... NB says, speak for yourself. I want to shoot lightning from my fingers. Just a little bit of evil in your soul. Just a little bit of evil in there. Hang on, let me check something really fast. I'm gonna check and see if there's been any updates about that announcement. No, not yet. Darn it. Okay, it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be okay. NB, you made me think of something. NB, are you gonna be around tomorrow? Because I think you're gonna like tomorrow. That's all I have to say. Probably everyone, but you specifically. Sith Inquisitors have a reflect several, or did they remove them? I don't remember which one's a reflect. I know I have Shroud, which gives me immunity, but I don't think it's a reflect. I have my stealth out, which protects me a whole bunch. Off the top of my head, the Guardian and the Juggernaut have an actual reflect, which they always brag about, and then the Trooper does, but we always forget they have it. If I have a reflect, someone better tell me about it right now, so I can start taking advantage of it better. But yeah, I just need to go kill some more guys with SAR. My heroic moment's almost up, sadly. See if I can use it before it goes away. Oh, it went away just as I started using it. Darn it! Darn it! So I'm playing as a tank. I'm an assassin tank right now, so it's not really the ideal class for leveling because I kill stuff really slowly. It works really well for me though because as a tank, I'm so sorry. I got the yawns and they covered up. As a tank, I die very difficultly. Like, things aren't gonna kill me nearly as easily. Especially if Sahar's healing, pretty much nothing is gonna kill us. I could probably walk away from the keyboard and she'd be able to keep us alive. No reflection! Swtorista is a vampire! That was pretty good, actually. Well done, well done. What's this? Over here. There's a quest. This one says, help them in Musa or... Oh, I think I go out into the swamps to do more? They recover camera lizard scent glands and scan evokai totems. Got it. I can't go through this way. It's all blocked off. They could also have a minor heal and overload saber. That's right. Overcharge saber. Yeah, we do have a little bit of heal there. Is that what I reflect? I don't say it's a reflect in the tooltip, but of course there's something on the bar. There could be something in the tree. Or she says fifth skill on the second is a reflect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Deflection increases your range and melee defenses by 50% for 12 seconds. Requires a melee weapon. Let's see. There might be something in my tree. So let's go take a look at the darkness guide really fast. This is how I can answer questions because it's kind of hard to search things within the window. So I've just pulled up the Darkness Assassin Basics Guide. So I'm going to Control F reflect. There's nothing specifically that says it's reflect. If I search deflection, that was that fifth ability on the bar. And is there anything that can affect deflection? Dark's ability can give you immunity to stun, sleep, lift, and incapacitating effects. At level 68, I get a passive that causes all enemies to deal less force damage, but it's not a reflect. That one's not a reflect, it looks like. What was the other one? The overpower used to do it too. Oh, overload used to do it as well. It might not anymore. They did a lot of changes to the classes over the years for sure. So I'm heading up this way, and I'm heading towards the swamps again. For a Jedi, which is more important, mastery or power? You have no idea how complicated that question is. Mastery versus power is like a whole, like, chart and stuff like that. But in the end, the answer is don't worry too much about it, about those two. The stats that are most important to look at are accuracy, to make sure you have at least enough. The alacrity, oh sorry, exclamation point class? There we go. Alacrity, you're trying to hit a certain threshold if you can. And then the rest kind of gets dumped into crit, and you really don't worry too much about mastery and power. I think the only time it comes into play is maybe for augments, but I usually wind up using my augments to bolster those three other stats we were just talking about. Happy National Poultry Day and International Read to Me Day. Ah, winter! Chickens and books, I love it. Hutta says, Vengeance Juggernaut is my favorite combat style, with Hatred Assassin as my second. Hatred's so fun. Hatred's so fun to run around and just be real evil with it. I don't have a better way to describe it. You're all like, but yeah, I'm just playing a tank mainly because this is my second main character, so this is my main Imperial character, and I usually play her mainly when we're doing stuff on the Imperial side, so she's almost always actually like tanking for the group and stuff like that. Chicken day. Yeah, it's like not bleh, like lightning, it's like bleh, like I don't know, man. He has some weird abilities as Hatred is fun. Whoa, this tree is really encroaching my space here. I would like some distance from it. Thank you very much. Okay, so yeah, the reason I was trying to remember, like, why don't I remember the Minbusa story very much? And the answer is, it's a hella boring story. You're freeing some slaves, which is of course part of the kind of SWTOR fantasy, I guess. And however, it takes place on Hutta. And I actually do really like the swamp area, but Hutta itself kind of sucks. You know, nasty, dirty, stinky planet. And then you're like doing chores. Oh. At least the Boss Interpreter's Retreat area had enough other interesting stuff that I liked it. Like it has the Shrine of Silence Flashpoint, which is super cool and like lore heavy. And then there's all the secrets on Interpreter's Retreat. But then we have Mimbusa, and Mimbusa just kind of sucks. There's nothing else here. Like, we'll do these chores for them and then never come back. I'm wondering if part of the idea of doing Mimbusa was trying to hit those different archetypes, those different, like, something for every class. Like, we go to Ord Mantell, which is like the trooper area, right? And we get to go back there, and it's super cool. The Ord Mantell refreshed area is super neat. That's called Keston's Landing. I love that area. Thumbs up. Lots of secrets. Very cool environment. The Hutta one, they were like, no, let's just put the story there and then not put anything else there. I guess if we're picking a planet to skimp on, stinky, nasty Hutta is okay. Yeah, Boss had all those cool decorations they added. And yeah, it had lots of cool stuff. Lots of interesting stuff. Let's see, I think I just need to kill one more Chemilizard, give or take. Where are you, little guys? There you are. Come to mama. I don't like that there's no conquest points in Interpreter's Retreat. Oh, that's funny. That's interesting that they never added it. But there's so many other planets similar to it that have conquest points. They probably just weren't even thinking about conquest when they added it to the game. Mimbusa and Boss Retreat are both really long-winded and boring to me, but Mimbusa really is the worst of the two. Yeah, so I feel like there's enough stuff in between that's cool and interesting on the Boss Interpreter's Retreat that I'm okay with the kind of sillier stuff. Like the, what is it, you're waiting tables or something like that at some point, picking up garbage. You're like, why am I here picking up garbage, really? But here, I feel like that the payoff isn't good enough. Nothing really interesting. There's no Shrine of Silence here for me to explore. No piles of oh my god, I gotta get off soon because I'm just gonna yawn you guys to death. I'm so sorry. I woke up super early this morning. I wasn't feeling so great. But it was nice because I woke up at like 5:30ish, like quite early for me. And it was, the sun was just starting to come out, and it was so pretty and nice and quiet, and the birds were chirping, and none of the neighbors were awake yet, and most people weren't driving their cars yet. And so I actually just went outside. Is it in here? What I was missing? Oh, it was. I'm silly. You're in combat. Well, whose problem is that? Not mine. I do this.
I can't begin to tell you the importance of what you've done here, friend.
No trouble for you.
The second I hear something about the shuttle you're looking for, I'll pass it along.
Look at that!
There's
Mandos,
no Zuva.
overpaid security
There's
guards.
no news
They
about
won't stand a
Zuva.
chance against
Now
us with this
I can
stuff.
hear things about
We'll have an easier
Mandalorian
time
shuttle.
sniffing out rumors about that shuttle you're after.
Okay. Now that you guys have done all talking at the same time, one other thing: help the workers with remaining requests. What remaining tasks? Did this guy have a quest last time and I didn't even bother talking to him? If so, LMAO, I'm leaving by. I'm only looking for cutscenes.
Good news, we found that shuttle. Bad news, it's locked up tight in the Tabana gas refinery. I don't know if I should tell you this, but I know a way in. Get into the gas tunnels and look for crates with red markings. They'll lead you right into the refinery.
I personally think I should stay away from gas crates with red markings, but that's just a personal thing there. Hey, Kirk! Nice to see you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Hi. Is it insulting if you're just background noise because I've been running around with Scarlet Fox? Oh, that's so fun! You've been following Scarlet around and murdering things with Mako? No! I absolutely mostly only watch, when I watch streams, I only ever watch them in the background. Like, I'll tab in if something super interesting is happening, but I mostly listen to them as background, for sure. For sure. Oh, look at this big cat! He's so cute! I'm gonna stealth out, though. Oh, my stealth out did not function as it should. Oh boy, they're coming for me. Big cat! It's so cute! Meow. Where are you? You're a Charl hunter. Oh, that's fun! You guys are doing some heroics together. Awesome. Yeah, it's a great spot to get some gear for sure. Any tips? Hey, Chris Lewis. Hi. Any tips for doing the main story in veteran mode? I was trying it out. I usually play story mode. And I was getting melted in 2 seconds. Yeah, so just to make sure, you mean these chapters, right? In veteran mode? So if you're trying to, just in case, if you're trying to play flashpoints in veteran mode, those are really meant to be played with 4 people. If you're getting melted, they're not really meant to be done together. If you're talking about the chapters, Chris, over on YouTube, yeah, so the veteran chapters are quite difficult, aren't they? Getting melted is a pretty common experience. They're really meant to give you a really solid challenge. So if you're doing the veteran chapters, the things you would wanna kind of prep for are 1, ideally be level 80, 2, have as best level 80 gear as you can have, 3, have a level 50 influence companion, 4, maybe even have more than 1 level 50 influence companion, like 1 melee, 1 ranged, and be really comfortable with your role in class. Like it's a whole thing. And there's special achievements for doing it in the veteran mode and the master mode, right? Hey there, RG. RG says, hey, is there's a drop? Yes, here you go, here's the info on it. It's a big old map. Scarlet says, I'm curious about how many hours you have in the game. Scarlet, what is the rules? You never ask a lady her age, a man some other thing, maybe his age, and a Swtorista how many hours she's played in the game. She doesn't want to know. I don't know. And I can't find out. I honestly can't find out because the way the game tracks hours didn't start really keeping track properly till 2017. So anything before that doesn't even count. I don't want to know.
A crate with red markings.
I don't want to know.
It's got to be this way.
I honestly don't, to be very honest. I don't want to even look up /played right now on my Imperial character. That's not even my main character. Oh, you're never supposed to ask a man how much he earns? I think that's probably impolite to ask a lady, too. One saying, though.
Measures are in effect. Escape is impossible. Those who attempt to do so will be liquidated.
Oh, they're fighting the slaves. Not my problem. Bye. Bookhill says average of 6 hours a day for 15 years. Oh my god. Keep fighting! I will cry if it adds up to that much. I don't play as much as I used to. I used to really play like a lot, like 24/7, like basically any moment of the time.
This is horrible.
But these days I play about 2 hours.
Someone's in charge of all these guards.
Let's find them.
On stream. But these days, okay, we're fighting the big guy. It's time to fight the big guy.
These slaves never learn their lesson.
My key buttons are wrong and it's driving me nuts. It's driving me crazy.
Get back! Know your place!
Excuse me? Did you just tell me to know my place? Did you just tell a Sith Lord of the Dark Council to know my place? Oh my god, you're so screwed. At least you can check how many hours you have in your main character. Yep.
You Sindhu will pay me triple
I
for
I
this!
spend a lot of time working on stuff about the game, but I don't spend more than
Get back!
the time we have on
Know
stream
your
actually in the
place!
game. Unless I'm like just sitting there recording something in the background, but I don't really consider that necessarily.
All available units! They are not slaves! Bring reinforcements!
Oh my god, Master Mode. So I did Master Mode before the current expansion, and I do believe it was a bit easier at that point, but not easy. There was one of the chapters.
Confess! Confess! Intruders have breached the perimeter!
One of the fights took me at least 2 hours to master, and that was with every single advantage I could possibly get for myself. By any chance, if you did really want to do those veteran mode chapters, don't forget a friend can technically help you and join you to do them. You don't technically have to do them alone, which is kind of interesting. Well, I know I have my SWTOR through Steam, but it only started keeping track when Steam started, right? I have to go through and like
The
add up every
Mandalorians who came
character.
here. Where is their shuttle?
I stab. Oh. What was that?
Oh, how dare you! Invading my home, disrupting my business. These ungrateful wretches belong to me. I'll have your head for leading them astray.
If that were true, you would have done it already.
Police!
Or perhaps you should have hired security with better aim.
My character!
Will not question the potency of my personal detail. Do you have any idea how much they're worth? The hot cocktail will not look kindly on this act of aggression.
Oh, poor little Twi'lek.
Your Imperial friends will regret what you have done here. I will personally ensure it. They will rue the day you dared to challenge the majestic Yusindu.
Swtor! Get him! That was a cool visual.
Ah! Kill them! Kill them!
Get him! Oh, no. Oh, I just stabbed myself, don't mind me. Yeah, get him! So cool. Ugh.
Hey! Over here! This way!
Let's go.
What's going on? Who are you?
No time for that! You're looking for a Mando shuttle, right? I know where to find it.
How did you...
Just come on! What other option do you have?
Fine, move.
Are you wearing the new...
No, wait! We can help you!
I've got this! If you want to help, the best way is to get to our safe house. I'll explain more there. Get to the tunnels, I'll tell you over comms how to get there. Now go! Hurry!
Dantooine festival outfit? I think he might be, but I can't quite tell. Actually looks really nice. I don't have, that's one of the few the few armors in the game I don't have.
This is getting messier by the second.
Maybe I shouldn't have blown up those gas canisters.
It doesn't matter now. Let's go.
So I think my character told her not, my other character told her not to, but I don't honestly super remember at this point. So Teresa, why did you lead them astray? Listen, does my character look like she really cares about freeing the slaves? Do you really think she cares about any of that? I mean, let's be very honest here. Does this look like the face of somebody who wants to help anybody for anything other than the most selfish of reasons? She's only here so that she can get the holocron thingy and use it for her own devices. She's a chiss, right? Does she even care for the Empire?
I sure hope you made it into the tunnels. Or this won't make much sense.
We're in the tunnels.
Good! You're going to end up at an intersection with 4 connections. Go north from there.
But there's other ways. It could be fun to explore them. Okay. Look at the kitty. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, right. So, I never really addressed this character's backstory, to be very honest. She was my main Imperial character.
Once you go up the big ramp, make sure you're heading east.
I decided to play her as deliciously evil because the Sith Inquisitor voice actor, especially for the female, is just very... I'll kill you. Tomorrow if I feel like it. Today if I don't.
If so, you're almost there.
Am I supposed to climb down into whatever that is down there?
It's fine. The best part about it, no one who works for Yusindu would ever dream of getting near it. Watch your step on the way down.
Gross. Nasty stuff. Okay, so the first time I played this story, I did that previous cutscene we just did, and then I like logged off. I logged back in. I like went to the fleet with some stuff, and then a couple days later, I came back to Hutta to continue the story, and I could not figure out how to get here. I spent like 20 minutes just walking around trying to figure out where my story continuance was. It was really bad. I was so frustrated. Like, zero issue now because I'm just playing it all in one go, though. Oh, hey! I need to record this.
Oh, you're here. Adi told me you were coming. He'll be here soon.
Hey, it's the guy.
Racket. We lost Treva. In the courtyard.
Blast it! She was our only way into the alarm systems.
I know. But I'm hoping these fine people can help us pick up the slack. Quick introductions. I'm Adi. This is Racket. Pretty sure we know who you are.
You know who I am?
But what do we call you?
I'm, Sahar.
Great. You probably noticed, but we're trying to get a lot of people out from under the tail of Yusindu, our esteemed employer. You also probably noticed it's not going well.
By any chance, is this Matt
Word's
Mercer?
getting around.
I'm bad at recognizing
Some of our people
voices.
back in town said that you were looking for a Mando shuttle. As fate would have it, you're after the same thing we are. More or less. The shuttle is in the refinery's hangar, the same place we're trying to get into. We've spent months working out a way to break in, but after that explosion, we're short a lot of the people we needed to make this work. You help us see this through, and we'll all get into that hangar. Right to that Mando shuttle you're looking for.
Alright, you got a little deal.
Yusindu locked everything down once he realized we were fighting our way out. Like clockwork.
When Mandalorians showed up, we thought that was the end. Turns out they had nothing to do with Yusindu.
He locked up the Mando shuttle, the one you're after, in the refinery hangar, along with every ship, speeder, and cargo loader in the district. There are enough shuttles in there to get all of us out of here. Off Hutta. To freedom. We just need to get into that hangar.
You will. We'll help you. Right? What else are we supposed to do? If we don't help them, how many more people will die for us to get what we came for?
Don't care.
If it helps, what we need to be done should be very simple for the two of you.
The same can't be said if you decide to take on Yusindu and his infinite number of goons on your own. We need to get them out of the way.
We also need to make sure our people can defend themselves against any surprises that might be waiting in the hangar.
We've tried this enough times to have worked out all the kinks. If we're going to hit Yusindu where it hurts, we need weapons, explosives, ways to take out his fancy guards.
We really only need enough to clear a safe path to the shuttles.
We know exactly what needs to be done. We just need the bodies to do it.
And we need to help them stay alive in the process. We've got everything broken down over here. Give it a look when you're ready to get started.
Alright, you guys, I think this is a really good spot to hold off. I might come back later today and play some more of the story. So if you wanted to continue on with this and watch the stream at a different time, press the little follow bell button on Twitch. I don't know, on YouTube. You guys can figure it out. Because I kind of want to finish this story before tomorrow, but I'm not entirely sure if I'll be able to. So I'm quite a bit through Mimbusa. I'm on breakout tasks. I have to do a little task, and then I think I'm getting close to done. And I do Galactic Threat next, and I'd be all caught up. I'd like that. I'll see you guys later today. Thanks so much for joining, as always. Like I said, something very, very exciting tomorrow. The important, exciting part will start, give or take, around 9 a.m. Pacific, so that would be about 1 hour before now in whatever time zone you're in. we're gonna go see who else is streaming SWTOR right now, and especially for those of you working on your drops, you'll be able to continue with that. Let's see who is online. We're gonna go see Jedi Mickey today. We saw Kitty Kisses, I think, yesterday. Raid Jedi Mickey. And she's actually coming to the birthday party on the weekend, which is going to be fun. See you guys later. Have a great day. Bye. See ya.